The Honorable Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, who was the Chief of Defense Staff before, is now summoning the whole service chief because of this rising attack. But I am not saying that he is also summoning them with a National Security Advisor, because I believe National Security Advisor supersedes his office. And there is no need to summon service chief if they did not summon Rebadu to question him on how he was arming some Fulani people with AK-47s that military arrested. And ever since that time, that news came. Military said that they arrested terrorists. No, Rebadu said he gave them gun. You know, that they are, whether forest people or all those things. Ever since that time, the issue of Christian genocide was heating up. The terrorism in Nigeria just explodes. The terrorist attack just explodes. So, Christopher Musa summoning the service chief will not answer the question we have been asking about why is no Rebadu arming these people. So in this video, let's talk about the office politics between the National Security Advisor and the Minister of Defense, because it seems that the National Security Advisor is now overshadowing the office of the Minister of Defense. So stay with me in this video. Let us dig deep into this. But before that, listen to Sadhguru Maharaji naming the people who are sponsoring bandits in Nigeria. You know, people are sponsoring Bokøharam are different from people who are sponsoring the bandits. So this is his own faction of people who are sponsoring the bandits in Nigeria. He mentioned Mandami, Erofai, Rotimi Amici, Aregbesola, Shegumi. So pay attention before we go to the details.
Ẹsẹ̀ kejì ni àwọn tí wọ́n finance wọn, àwọn Malami El-Rufai, àtẹgbẹ́ wọn, Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá, Amechi, Gumi, Rotimi, gbogbo wọn, Rotimi Amechi. So wọ́n á gbọ́ pé wọ́n á pè wọ́n jókòó ni. Ó ló ṣe jẹ́ tó lọ fún bandit ní credit card, ó lọ fún wọn lówó pé kí wọ́n má ṣe yín, kí wọ́n má múyàn mọ́, kí wọ́n má gbéyàn mọ́. Ṣé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fún lówó ni? Èló ni discount ẹgbà? Gbogbo wọn tẹ bá rí olè jíjà, wọ́n pààyàn bì kan, àwọn arábí ni wọ́n lu ọlọ́pàá, owó dẹ̀ nítorí pé olójo.
This is the afternoon of Wednesday, the 11th day of March 2026. This is developing that the Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, summons service chiefs over rising insecurity or attacks across the country. This is a good development that won't yield result if they did not solve the issue of NSA and Minister of Defense issue. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about the conflicts and the politics between the office of the Minister of Defense and the office of the National Security Advisor. I don't know if there is anybody at all in Africa or in Nigeria that is taking notice of what I am taking notice of. Now, this is what I mean. The Minister of Defense, it seems that he don't have power. It's just a ceremonial position, because the office of the National Security Advisor is doing the work of the Minister of Defense. Now, Christopher Musa is now summoning the whole service chief, probably for questioning about the rising attack. Why is it that Air Force is not supporting soldiers? What is going on? They are going to brief him. But the problem that I want Christopher Musa to understand is this. These people, they are not just taking order from you. They are not just taking directive from you alone. National Security Advisor is still influencing their decision. Okay? So, I think summoning them supposed to be a joint meeting between the National Security Advisor and the Minister of Defense, so that you can look at each other's face and tell yourselves the truth. Now, what I'm saying is this. Christopher Musa's position is just like a ceremonial. Christopher Musa promised that he's going to fish out the people who made the call and withdrew the soldier from Catholic school in Niger State before they kidnapped, the school children. Up to now, Christopher Musa have not been able to do that. And I believe the reason why he have not been able to do that is because it is not in his power. It's above him. So, the summon, what result is going to come out from it? What is this difference between the National Security Advisor and Minister of Defense? What is the work of National Security Advisor? Now, few months ago, there was a news that Tinubu has handed over the arming of forest guards to National Security Advisor. Like, when I hear the news, I shake my head because it's not going to yield results. Part of the reason is because some terrorists were arrested by the military in Kwara State. They confessed that the Office of the National Security Advisor gave them AK-47. These are the people who don't have rights to carry AK-47 in Nigeria. They suspend the constitution. They break the law. They do all they want to do. Like, Nigeria is not ruled by law again, but by interest. So, dear Christopher Musa, we are watching your steps that you are taking. I understand that you don't have power to do anything now. And look at, you are now a politician. A minister is a politician. APC government appointed you. I heard you saying it, no problem about that. So that implies that you will not do something different from what APC want to do. That is the problem with you right now. You can't do something different from what the APC government wants you to do. I want you, Christopher Musa, to look at Nigerian faces and tell them that you don't know the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. We lack truth. And there is nothing that will come to reality when it comes to solving insecurity in Nigeria without telling ourselves the truth. We have to look ourselves in the face and tell ourselves the truth. Because I saw so many Islamic lyrics. I believe, Christopher Musa, you must have seen these videos. So many Islamic lyrics are calling on you, mocking you, saying, where is Christopher Musa now? They remove our man. They put Christopher Musa. I saw so many videos on social media like that from Islamic lyrics. You must have seen the video because there is one that is up to 1 million views already. So a lot of people must have seen the video. They are now laughing at you. And you are now trying to take a step to summon defense chiefs and so on and so forth. But that is not the problem. Gumi just said that your people knows the location of these terrorists. Is it true, Christopher Musa? Tell people the truth. You know why? The world knows the truth. Even though you fail to tell people the truth, the world already knows the truth. The world understands what is going on. We know what is going on. So, there is no two ways about it. We want to know, what is National Security Advisor's role? What is he doing? Which people did he arm? Because ever since he armed these people, because this news came during the time of that time the issue of Christian genocide started getting hit. That was the time Tinubu said that they should arm those forest guards, and they started arming Bororo Fundanese, and some of them are member of Meitianda. They gave them AK-47 that they don't have right to carry, and ever since then insecurity increased. Insecurity increased ever since then. So we are not stupid. We are watching what is going on. Every decision, every move, we are monitoring the situation. Where are the people they arm? What have they done? Because when the military arrested those people in Kwara State that Nuhu Ribadu office armed, military first claimed that these are the people who are terrorizing the Kwara people, and they were armed by National Security Advisor. So, Christopher Musa, are you just summoning service chiefs? Don't you think that these people are handicapped? They are taking order from National Security Advisor and also maybe from Tinubu's office. Or you are just trying to do it so that people will feel that you are working. The point I'm making is that we are spotting out the problem. We know the problem. So you should deal with the problem. The office of the National Security Advisor is now the problem, not the service chiefs. The office of the National Security Advisor that is arming these Bororo Fundanese, the military arrested, they released them. They didn't charge them for even carrying weapons that is not constitutionally, given to them. Nobody is questioning Nuhu Ribadu for arming them with AK-47. You are summoning defense chiefs. Leave all those ones. So you have to bring Nuhu Ribadu and ask him, who are the people you armed? Who are they? Because his office did not deny it. Okay? His office did not deny it that they did not arm these people. Those people they have armed, can they come out and, give account of what they have used their gun for? As far as I'm concerned, those people they arm are just terrorists. Yes. Arming terrorists in a legal way. You see the reason why the insecurity in Nigeria will continue, because people are not paying attention to details. there is an interest to turn Nigeria into a terror stronghold. And majority of these people are in government. So, Christopher Musa, I understand that you are not politicians, you are with them. You just have to be very careful. Yeah, you just have to be very, very careful. You have to be very careful. Address these issues you promised to address. You can't tell people, see, I am one of the people that knows where the call came from, that soldiers should evacuate before they kidnap the school children. I know where the call came from. But you promised on the Senate floor that you are going to bring out the person. We are watching. Up to today, you have been minister for how many months now? Bring out the person. You are unable to bring him out. That should be your first move. Because if we see the person, if the name is mentioned, legally, when I mean legally, officially, if people like us, even though a newspaper platform and some other people mention the name, people will not take them serious. You know why they will not take them serious? They will not take them serious because they will just look at it and they are just joking, because that is not official mentioning. You, the Minister of Defense, you've got to mention them. If you mention that, it is Tinubu that made the call, mention it. If they sack you, let them sack you. You will write your name in gold. If it was Rebado that made the call, mention Rebado. If they sack you, no problem. People will stand with you. You know why I'm saying this? The day of reckoning. The day I called the doomsday. No matter how long it will take, it must surely come. Because people cannot continue to die. History has demonstrated that at a time, there will be a day of reckoning. People will rise up. It might not be only people in Nigeria, but the world will rise up against what your people politicians have been doing. The day is coming, and there is nothing that will stop the day. Because anybody who is in this place, Nigeria, thinking that they are afraid of death, you know that the person is very stupid. If you are still afraid of death and you are in Nigeria, there is no need to be afraid of death any longer. So we are watching what you people are doing. The government calling terrorists to kidnap, calling soldiers to live there, playing games with people's life. The world is watching and we are watching. The day of reckoning is a promise. That day is coming. And there is nothing you people can do about that day, because you are going to see millions of people who are ready to die. Yeah, I know that revolution in Nigeria is impossible. Why? Because so many people support this terrorism move. Many people are supporting them, both people in power. We were here when the Benue State governor was saying that senators are the one killing Benue people, arming bandits. Up to today, what did you do? Nothing. So you people, including you, Christopher Musa, you people are playing with everybody, playing with the world. This is not only about Nigeria, because there is an interest to make Nigeria a terror stronghold. Stop playing with us. How many days will it take you? If, for example, I have opportunity to become the president of Nigeria just for 1 week, and they said, Okocha, anything you want to do, do it in Nigeria. In that 1 week or 2 weeks, if I have the power, I will bring everything to stand still. The first thing I am going to do is that everybody supporting terrorism, no matter whom you are, even though you are God, of which God cannot sponsor terror, but even though you are like a God, small g, to people, I would first of all bring all of you into one cage, knock you people up. Then, every ethnic group in Nigeria, I will summon their leaders, summon their councillors from those areas. After summoning them, then we will talk about how every ethnic group, the military should be based on every ethnic group. I will dissolve everything about Nigeria. Let people go and defend themselves and let people stop dying. You can't take order or you take away the authority of people to defend themselves, which is their only constitutional right given them by nature. You take it away from them, and every day they are dying, and you people are speaking English up and down. So, this video is all about the office politics between the office of the National Security Advisor and Minister of Defense. So, these people you are calling, summoning, is not going to yield result because most of them are taking order from National Security Advisor. They are breaching your office. We know what is going on. And this is just politics. So, if you want, something that Nigeria will listen to, you people should hold open conference with the National Security Advisor and ask National Security Advisor questions. Why is he arming people? Anyway, when we see, we talk. We are not afraid of anybody. Okay? We are not afraid of anybody. What we see, we talk. And I am telling you that this situation is not going to remain like this. It is a promise.